my snorkeling gear. Get me my swimmers. Hey guys, what is up? I'm Max and welcome back to Lonely Blue Unicorn. Today, I'm feeling a little bit lonely, guys. I want to look at some nice scenery to make myself at peace with the world because Pink Unicorn isn't here. Have you guys ever been on a holiday? You go to the water, it's a beach or it's I don't know, you go to an island and you're expecting these crystal clear waters. But you walk down to the water and it's kind of murky and muddy and it's not that great. It only looks good from afar. You can't even see your own legs. Come on, bro. What kind of water is that? So if you're after that crystal clear, that water that you probably shouldn't actually drink from, you gotta check out some of these places today. So the first place is Saba in Malaysia. It's the home to a bunch of coral reefs and is a popular diving spot for tourists. Got a bunch of pretty things down below like some marine life, fish, maybe you'll find Nemo. But the main attraction, the #1 attraction is the waters are crystal clear. Like check this out. A boat tour can actually feel like you're going diving because of how much you can actually see below the depth of the water. You can literally see everything. You can see your future. Look at some of these pictures. Check out that turtle. That turtle is popping. There's no difference in clarity between the head and the body. It's crazy. All right, place #2, Egremni Beach in Greece. The main thing that separates this beach from other beaches is the contrast between the water and the land. There is this amazingly bright blue ocean right next to some white gleaming sand. Like check out this picture. Who wouldn't want to come here? There's no one else on the beach either. You have the whole beach to yourself. It'd just be me and Pink Unicorn lying in the sun, relaxing, maybe with a coconut. Next place, Poo Poo Springs in New Zealand. You're really gonna call a place Poo Poo Springs? Like it's meant to be a clean spring, right? Why are you calling it Poo Poo? That doesn't sound very clean. Anyway, apparently this spring doesn't actually look clean. Maybe that's why they called it Poo Poo. The water looks brown. But the thing is, the water itself is actually crystal clear. The thing that you're seeing, the brown doo-doo-like material is actually the color of the rocks below the water, which is crazy. Now, apparently in this place, you can actually see up to 60 meters below the water level, which is like pretty big. How big is 60 meters? Like a football field? That is a long way down, guys. All right, next one is called Lake Konigssee. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. It's the cleanest lake in Germany. And this is where a bunch of the photos are taken that makes it look like a boat is floating in the air. Oh, guys, have you seen these illusions? I've seen these illusions. I think we've reacted to them before. It looks like the boat is floating in the air because of this shadow. It looks like the shadow is on the surface of the water, but it's actually on the bottom of the water bed, but you can see it perfectly because the water is so clear. This boat legitimately looks like it's just floating, and it's like a hovercraft. It doesn't really look futuristic like a hovercraft, but it does look like it's floating. Here we have Marjorie Lake in California, surrounded by the mountains. Very beautiful, as you can see. The interesting thing about this lake is that the lake actually originated in the crater of a volcano, which then has obviously now disappeared. It doesn't look like a volcano to me. It looks really, really nice. Here we go. The Zhujiago Valley in China gives way to picturesque scene straight out of a Disney movie. Check out this. This looks so nice. Actually, it makes me want to go there right now and imagine that I'm in a Disney movie. I don't know what character I would play. I would play the frog, you know, the frog prince. I'm my sleeping beauty. I think I'm mixing Disney stories. Can't remember. But anyway, there are actually 100 lakes in this entire national park. And you telling me they all look like this? You telling me they all look poppin'? We got some yellow on the left, some aqua in the middle, some pink on the right. Dude. The one unfortunate thing is you're not allowed to swim in here. It's against the rules, which I guess makes sense. It does make me a little bit sad, but I guess they want to preserve the pristineness of this place. Here we have Crater Lake in Oregon. It's one of the deepest and cleanest lakes in the world, and the sunlight penetrates as far down as 120 meters. This lake also actually formed from the center of a volcano. For some reason, lakes seem to want to form from volcanoes, which I would never imagine a lake forming from a volcano. But anyway, now we have two lakes that form from volcanoes. And then what happened was that the crater ended up being filled up with like melted snow and rain. That's crazy. All right, next one we have the the River Sucuri in Brazil, and this one looks really clear and does the same thing with fish. And you know that floating boat illusion with the other river? This one has the same illusion, but it does it with the fish. Check out these tiny little fish here, and you can actually see all their shadows perfectly on the bed of the river, and it just kind of makes them look like they're oddly floating in midair. The next one here we have the Devil's Bay in the British Virgin Islands. This one does take some effort to get to. You gotta walk through a ton of baths, apparently. I don't know what a bath is. The only bath I know is the tub that you sit in, but there must be baths that are like natural water locations. Don't quote me on that, guys. But once you get to the end, you're rewarded with the most crystal clear waters, perfect for snorkeling and just generally playing around. Now, the final one, officially the world's clearest lake, is called Blue Lake in New Zealand. It has been the clearest lake since 2011, when scientists actually ran tests and found that it was the most transparent lake in the world. How did they test for this? No one knows. But scientists say that it's the clearest lake, and I'm no scientist, so I believe it when scientists say this because I don't know how they test it anyway. Apparently, it just looks like purified water, distilled water. You know that bottled water you get sold at for exorbitant prices at the supermarket? Like, who buys that stuff anyway? But it just looks like that. Like, check out some of these photos. They're crazy. Guys, I really want to go to some of these places now. Like, I'm ready. Get me my snorkeling gear. Get me my swimmers. Get me my plane ticket. I'm off. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that episode of the most crystal clear waters on Earth. Don't tell me that didn't make you want to go to some of these places. Those photos look poppin', and I just walked down to the beach near where I live. It don't look as clear as some of these. I'll be back real soon with another video, so I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!